This brings us to the shooting itself. It was a massive security lapse, and reports suggest officers did not act fast enough. Witnesses say they warned the police. They pointed at an armed man on the roof. They kept raising the alarm, yet nothing happened. One police officer even confronted the shooter. So why then could he not stop him? And who's to blame for this failure? Is it the Secret Service or the local police? Our next report tells you.
On top of the roof, look. There he is right there.
Minutes before the shooting, it was evident something was wrong.
Yeah, he's laying down.
Yeah, look. There he is.
Witnesses saw a suspicious man. He was armed, he was pacing up and down. So they warned the local police. Soon enough, the police got pictures of the suspect. They started to look for him. It was a local town police officer who finally found him. He was on the top of a roof, crouched with an AR-style rifle. When the police climbed the roof, the shooter pointed the gun at him.
One of our officers actually assisted a lift of a second Butler Township police officer up to the roof, at which time the officer grabbed hold of the edge of the building, pulled himself up to be able to look, and according to what he's told me, shooter turned, rifle was pointed at the officer. The officer, defensive move, kind of ducked, fell, lost his grip on the building.
The man on the roof was Thomas Crooks. Just a moment later, he took a shot at Donald Trump. The bullet whizzed past Trump's right ear. He ducked. A sniper took down Crooks. But by then, it was too late. A massive security failure had already happened. People in the crowd say they saw the armed man on the roof. They tried to warn the police.
He's on top of the roof. Don't go over there. He's on the roof, buddy.
A police officer even looked towards the building, but nothing happened. Reports suggest there were 86 seconds between the warning and the first shot. That meant the police had over 1 minute to get the suspect. So what were they doing? These are some of the questions being asked of the Secret Service. After all, they were in charge of the former president's security.
At President Biden's direction, an independent review of the incident will be conducted, one that will examine the Secret Services and other law enforcement actions before, during, and after the shooting.
The U.S. Secret Service says it will fully participate in the probe. Director Kimberly Cheetle apologized for the incident. She called it unacceptable. She took responsibility for the agency's failure. But when asked if she will resign, this is what she had to say.
I appreciate the Secretary's comments, and we're going to continue to be transparent and communicate with people.
You plan to stay on? Absolutely.
I do plan to stay on.
Only the probe will reveal what went wrong. But most suggest it was a failure to secure the outer perimeter. You see, during events like this, the Secret Service draws up an overall security plan. They are usually in charge of the inner perimeter where the event is taking place. The security for the outer area around it depends on the local police. Crooks fired a shot from around 450 feet away. That was part of the secondary ring, which was to be secured by the local and state officers. So some experts argue the local police weren't trained enough to do the job. Others say the Secret Service was spread too thin. But while the blame continues to shift, questions still remain. Why was the roof not secured? Why did the police not act on the tip? And was the Secret Service to be blamed for this, or the local police? These are some critical questions that need to be answered. The most important one being, as America goes to polls, can the Secret Service guarantee the safety of the contenders?
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
As the world warms, nature's sentinels will rise. As a billion hands will dig deep to write a new future for our planet.
On this today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Green, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's